the other day we were talking about 月光族 and what else already?
Sandwich generation.
Sandwich generation, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back. My name is Adrian. I'm a Financial Advisory Manager with Financial Alliance.
Hey, I'm Lisa. I'm a Senior Consultant with Financial Alliance. So if you're wondering what we were talking about, what is a 月光族 or what is a sandwich generation, be sure to check out our previous video.
Yeah, and in today's video, we are going to talk more about the questions that you have with regards to what is an independent financial advisory representative.
Yes, or rather IFA rep.
All right, so previously I was with one of the biggest insurance company in Singapore. Yeah, so over time, I found that having just one suite of products may not work for my clients.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because this industry is always evolving. There are always new features, new plans, new benefits that always come out. So all this while I've been trying to help my clients to plan in a proper manner. Yeah, but I feel somewhat limited by the types of products and services that I used to be able to have. So in the IFA platform, I have a wide access to many companies, many products and services, and I can pick and choose the ones that I feel will be suitable for my clients. So it's more freedom of choosing the right business partner in that way.
So in that way, you get to have access to so many products, and your clients also can have access to so many products through you, instead of dealing with different companies
on their own.
or other representative of different companies.
Yes.
So how has it been for you after being with Financial Alliance for what, 4 over years already, right?
Yeah, 4+ years.
Yeah, compared to how it was in your previous company.
Yeah, I think it has been I kind of expected the kind of things that I'm going to expect. Yeah, but even then it has been eye-opening for me as well. Yeah, and why I initially chose Financial Alliance is because firstly my mentor is from Financial Alliance.
Okay.
Yeah, and the second thing that I realized only after that I came in, right, is that how Financial Alliance actually stay true to being independent. Yeah, and that in today's context is actually something that's very, very valuable,
yes.
At least to me, and what this means to my clients as well, like to stay true to being independent and not having additional support or funding support from external parties. I think that will definitely be something that will be very, very valuable for us. Yeah. And also, when after I came in there, I realized that there are so many systems that we can use.
I know, right? The first thing I came in, I was like, oh my god, there are so many things I need to learn. There are so many things, there are so many products, and there are so many parties I need to deal with, right, in order to be proficient with what I do.
Exactly,
yeah, I was quite surprised actually.
Exactly. And I think Financial Alliance sort of like help us to bridge the gap of being more efficient in that way.
Yeah.
Because from where I came from, we were largely using systems for any plan sign-ups and things like that.
Yeah.
So having come to here, my biggest worry was that the system may not be as robust as where I used to come from. But
whether it can deal with so many huge range of products. Right?
Yes, and the processors as well. So having come in here and look at that system, that was a relief for me actually. Yeah, because I'm someone that don't really like to deal with a lot of handwriting. My hands get tired very fast.
Yeah. And I think because we're so used to everything online, e-sign, everything, right?
Yeah.
If we can save so many paperwork, we try to save so many.
Exactly.
As many paperwork as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you usually recommend your clients products that have higher commissions?
So I think personally for me, that is a definite no for me. Yeah, in fact, some of the products I don't even know what's their commission like. Yeah, so when I'm doing my recommendation, it's usually not based on what the commissions are. It's usually based on 2 main criteria. Is first of all, they are usually solutions that I have sort of like tested and proven by myself. So it's either I already have them, or if I'm not in the particular situation to commit to that.
So try and test it. That's
the
first one. Okay.
Try and test it. And the second one would be that that would be the solution that I will take if I'm in my client's shoe in his current situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that question is very interesting because I get asked as well sometimes, like, in fact, it was being asked because they were wondering whether this is the most suitable products for them. And I'm actually quite surprised people ask, because in fact during our training, right, I do believe commission is probably the least talked about portion in the whole entire.
I don't think it was even talked about.
Yeah, no one really talk about like, oh,
Yeah.
how much are this commission 60%, that commission 90%. I think rarely talk about thing. Even for me, when people come to me with a certain problem or certain questions, like they have certain concerns about certain products, or they have certain concerns about things that they need to be covered, then that's where my focus lies in. So I'll ask about, okay, what is it that you are looking for? So what is it that you want, or what is it that you dream of for your family? So from there we work down to how is it important, why is it important. Then only the tools come in. For us, I believe it's the same for you. Insurance is just a tool.
Yes.
It's just a means to a goal.
Yeah.
So it's very important as a IFA rep or as an advisor, it's actually to understand what is the goal. Then only we plot in things that will fit into their goal. So sometimes when couples come to us for advisory, sometimes the husband will get something from product A, the wife will get a product from company B.
Right.
Yeah, you get that often, right?
Exactly.
Then they'll ask us, hey, how come you give my wife B company, why I get A company? Why am I paying more than my wife? Then I have to explain to them, this is because of your situation, because of the condition, that's why this is the most suitable one, and that one is the most suitable for your wife.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of dealing with IFA rep. You are not being caged into just one company
or one particular solution.
Yeah, one particular solution.
Yeah.
Different solution for different people. Yeah, I think that's why commission is probably the least of concern when it comes to planning for the clients. Yeah, I want to be able to sleep at night,
Yeah.
Since we deal with so many companies out there, like for example, if one company has 10 products, 10 companies already 100 products.
Right.
How do you make sure that you are actually well versed with all the products out there?
Yeah. So I think in general, I don't think we can truly be well versed in all the products at any point of time.
Yeah, it's very hard. One product has like 100 over pages. If 100 products, it's like
Exactly.
100 times 100.
Exactly. I have a list that I keep track on, and in fact, it can be something that's very dynamic because like maybe 2 years ago, I would recommend a particular product from company A. Then a year later, it will be a different product. So
quite common.
Correct.
Yeah.
I do get clients asking me like, hey, when I sort of like do a review with them, and then they are getting something for their spouse, for example. Then they say, hey, how come last year you recommend this? Then now this year is another different company. Then I will explain a little bit more like this year's we do have like new products with new launches, new features, and better pricing and things like that.
Correct. Or sometimes the insurance company, they are running a certain promotion for the month.
Yes,
so
exactly.
it makes sense to get from them because of the add-on benefits that they provided.
So you'll be like at that point of time.
Correct.
Yeah. So it's not something that it's more flexible in that way. So so I do think that and I think mainly for us advisors, we always have to we also refer to that particular list or internal list that we have.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think one of the things I enjoy, that's also the main reason why I love working in Financial Alliance, because we also have a very huge back-end support from the company itself. We have a team that will actually do up certain comparisons. Like in terms of table-wise, they provide us certain highlights of each product. Like for example, if I were to look at one specific product, for example, probably like a whole life plan, they will list out all the whole life plans that we have, and they will list out probably certain conditions or probably certain highlights of that particular product. So for me, I get a bird's eye view of the whole entire same suite of whole life plans that we have. Then based on that, I will plug in into my my understanding of my clients.
Right.
Then I can zoom in on that particular one and go into detail, read through the documents and make sure that this is suitable for them. So that's the first thing. Backend, very strong backend support from our company. Right.
Agree.
Yeah, I love
Fully agree.
Yeah,
Two hands agree.
they can do much better job than me. So then the second one is actually coming from our team. Our team has very experienced advisors as well. So sometimes it really helps a lot when we discuss our cases with our teammates. So because based on their own experience, they will be able to advise, oh, they've done certain cases like this. Or some of the clients, they come with certain conditions. They say, oh, if your client has certain conditions, you might probably just want to check out these few companies.
Right.
They are probably the one who's highly likely be able to provide the coverage for your clients.
Or special or better terms than that.
Yeah, correct. Better terms or much more lenient terms, or the underwriting is slightly different, or things like that. So two things: support system from the company and very experienced teammates. Yeah. So because of them, it makes working with clients so much productive. Yeah.
In fact, there are some hearsay, right, that buying through independent financial advisory rep may get lesser support than if you were to buy direct from a company. How do you feel about it?
I think it's irrelevant because in fact, whether you buy straight through a direct agent or you buy through us, the support is the same. And in fact, I do feel that we get more support from our BDMs because they understand that we are dealing with different companies at the same time.
I see.
So it's normal human behavior where if they provide us with good support, then the business relationship will be so much better. So they will always try their best to give us the best support.
As in the BDMs, which is the business development managers
from
which
the
is also
insurance
company.
company. Yeah, so I do feel that I get more support from them.
So can I say that it is more about the people that's handling it instead of like whether or not we are judging between a direct company or is it an independent company?
Exactly. That's why I say that question when they ask, it's a bit irrelevant. It's more about who is the one that you're working with, right? Be it IFA, be it a tied agent, be it anyone that you're dealing with. It's more important about who you're dealing with.
Right.
Yeah. I think both of us, we came into the industry with a sense of responsibility to help people. Right. If I were to bring you in as my client, then it is my duty to service you. It is my duty to give you the best advice. It is our duty to give you the best suite of products that we have.
Yeah.
Right. I think we agree on that part.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
least.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that question is more like who you're dealing with.
Right.
And what is it that you're looking for? So then what's the difference between investing with a robo-advisor and investing with, let's say, for you, for example?
Yeah. So I think there's definitely space for robo-advisory, for people to invest.
Yeah.
But when we strip down the whole investing thing, right, it all boils down to one major human nature that people have to overcome. Yeah,
what
that is dealing with our own emotions when we're investing.
Okay, at the end of the day, we are all humans. That's what makes us human, like our emotions.
Yeah. So it's not only just dealing with the emotions. I mean, some people they can. I mean, they are very disciplined and they have the ability to overcome their emotions, especially when times are bad. Yeah. So it is more about managing that as compared to the different kinds of investment instrument out there. So if a person is able to be very disciplined enough, and they're able to sort of have the ability to overcome their emotions and not having a trigger finger. So for some that have a trigger finger, that means they sell at the wrong time, and then they buy it at the wrong time as well.
Yeah.
So that's a trigger finger. So as long as they do not cultivate the habit or based on their past experience, it's not something that they commonly have, then they may be suitable for robo-advisory. Yeah, but for most other people, that they may not be able to succumb to the extreme emotions when the market is down. It might be for them. It might be even better for them to go with a human advisor.
At least they have someone to talk to.
Someone to talk to, yes. Yeah, someone to talk to, someone to consult with, and someone to discuss the situation with, and someone to help them to map out their future plans and their objectives.
Yeah.
So that when the time where where the market is not doing so good, they are still being able to keep on track with what they originally intended for.
I think you point out a very good point. Like, because I think a lot of us, it does seem to be scary if whatever that you've put in, for example, if I've put in 100,000 and overnight that 100,000 just become 80,000 or 70,000, it is scary. And a lot of people would have, the knee-jerk reaction is, maybe I want to exit now in case my 70,000 or 80,000 drops down to another 50,000 or another 45,000. So when it comes to robo-advisory, they probably just say that, okay, I'll just withdraw already. There's no one to actually help them, guide them through, like, you know what, this is just temporary. Stay in the market, and if this is just currently a paper loss, slowly the market will rebound. I think this happens quite often.
Alright, so I think that's about the time that we have left for this conversation. And I hope that through this, you have a better understanding of how an independent financial advisory representative works. So the next time you would like to have financial advice, remember to choose independent.
So if you like our content so far, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next episode.